Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Well, actually, Josh is doing evenings tonight, but we do have Gold Beach right now does have some lower visibility in terms of some fog in the area. Your visibility has been fluctuating throughout the entire morning. It's gone from 3 miles to 7 miles and then back to 5 miles, and it just changed now to 1.5 miles. So again, it's just kind of one of those mornings along the Oregon coast. For the rest of the area, visibility is not looking too bad at all. Now we do have still pesky morning low clouds throughout the region. In fact, you can see Medford up towards Eagle Point, Gold Hills, still a pretty good area of clouds moving through the area, but they're slowly starting to break up. In fact, zooming all the way out, you can see there's more clouds out towards Lakeview, a whole lot of Lake County really covered under clouds, but they're starting to erode because when I was out there on the weather deck, you could actually see some pretty good clearing off to the west. So within the next hour or so, we should be completely clear of these clouds. Now, we do have high pressure. That's the reason why we kind of have those clouds in the region, is because that's all being suppressed on down. But here's a pretty good system offshore. We'll get the tail end of this, and this will move from west towards the east throughout the day today and into tomorrow. Current temperatures were into the 50s and 60s along the Oregon coast, 59 in Brookings, 51 in Medford, but 46 in Klamath Falls, low 50s down towards Shasta County, or Siskiyou County, 54 degrees in Mount Shasta, 50 right now in Lakeview. So for the rest of the day today, we'll have increasing high clouds. This model is kind of overdoing the cloud cover, but we'll just see some high clouds throughout the day today. Once we go through the morning tomorrow, mid to late morning, we'll start seeing the first band of showers move on shore along the Oregon coast. And then once we get into the afternoon, late afternoon, we'll start seeing those showers move into the Rogue Valley. So most of the day tomorrow should actually be dry for us here in the Rogue Valley and even east of the Cascades. In fact, most, if not all the day, should be dry east of the Cascades. And those showers will continue to push off towards the east as we go past sunset and approaching midnight tomorrow night. Now, for what we're going to be looking at in terms of another model, kind of showing a little bit better in terms of the clouds for the day today. Now, once we get towards tomorrow morning, we're going to be, this particular model showing right around eclipse time. It's trying to show a clear sky over the region. I don't think that's really going to happen because there's just going to be too many clouds in the region, but we'll still have that chance of at least some rain throughout the day on eclipse day. Now, in terms of the rest of the day today, if you're heading out, maybe having some lunch, it's going to be a bit on the cool side. Temperature still into the mid 50s, but dinner time not looking too bad, right around 70 degrees and a lot more sunshine. We should make it to 71 in Medford, same thing in Grants Pass, 66 out in Brookings, though cool, 57 out in Lakeview, mid to high 60s into Shasta County. Tonight we'll clear out early on, and then we'll have clouds on the increase from that system that'll be approaching the area, but temperatures still pretty chilly, 30s east of the Cascades, upper 30s to low 40s for up and down I-5 and right around 50 degrees for the Oregon coast. Now we have high pressure over us right now. That's will give us the sunshine later this afternoon. There's our next system moving into the region, and that's giving us that southwesterly flow, which is going to give us plenty of clouds just in time for the eclipse. And we're going to stay in that flow for the next couple of days after that, and are finally going to get nicer once we get towards the middle and the latter part of next week. And in terms of our temperatures, we're actually going to stay fairly close to our seasonal average. Not a big discrepancy in terms of warmer or cooler. And the best chance of rain for the next several days is going to be Monday and Tuesday of next week. Now here's another model kind of indicating what we're going to be looking at in terms of the eclipse. This looks a little bit better in terms of what it's going to more look like in terms of plenty of cloud cover throughout the region. So here's our 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast. It's going to stay into the 60 to 65 degree range for Friday through Tuesday of next week with plenty of rain in the area. Should stay dry in Northern California through the next 7 days until we get to Monday and Tuesday with the chance of rain. By then in Klamath Basin will stay into the 60s and should stay dry until best chance of rain will be on Monday. And for the Cascades, 50s and 60s for the next 7 days. Kind of wet though for Friday and Saturday. Here in the Rogue Valley, temperatures right around 70 degrees. We'll have that chance of some rain on Friday, not quite as much for Eclipse Day.
All right, thank you, Oliver. Hopefully we all have our fingers crossed if a miracle can happen and hopefully the clouds can move out of the way for...
That'd be nice. We'll try and be like, you know.
Yeah, use your meteorology powers and move the clouds out of the way. All right, thank you, Oliver. Appreciate it.